This is Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek, aka Joe. Welcome to my car. Welcome to the live stream. We appreciate you being here. We love for you to take the time to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell so you'll know the next time that we drop content. We go live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Monday is Motivation Monday. We focus on motivation. Tuesday is Tech Tuesday. Yes, we're going to talk about technology and a little bit of motivation and how we can use the two. Third, on Wednesday, is Work on You Wednesday. We're going to talk about fitness and we're going to talk about other things that make us better people. We drop fitness videos, we drop tech videos, we drop motivation videos, as well as YouTube shorts. But let's show some love to our silver and our gold members. And then, y'all, we can get this party started. Let's go. What is going on, my beautiful peoples? We have made it. Today is about consistency. I had every excuse in the world not to go live today, but as my big bro Vision Preparedness always talks about consistency, gotta be consistent. So we are here. Got a little something prepared we're going to talk about, but let's speak to everybody in the chat, and then we're going to get this thing going. Let's see. So my big bro VP came in before we even started. Remind everybody to smash the like button, folks, and to share the live out. Thank you, big bro. We got my dearest friend, Andale Homestead, my neighbor that-a-way, and not too far. I have moved closer to you, my dear friend Andale. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. Let's see everybody speaking. We got Good Eats Homestead in the building. How are y'all doing? Thank you for coming through. Let's see, everybody is speaking. Everybody is showing love. Hey, it's late, VP, but it's never too late for Vision Preparedness. Hey, you know it, big bro. We fighting for the consistency. We fighting for the consistency. We trying to keep this thing going. That's what we're working on. We got my bro Jed's in the building. J3GS Farm. What's good, bro? How you doing? So I wanted to talk to you today about trusting your gut. Does my eyes deceive me? Is that the Miss T with the T? Came through and said, hey, boss and peeps. What's going on, my dear friend? I appreciate you being here. Thank you for coming to hang out with us. Let's see, everybody speaking to everybody, showing love. All right, so I wanted to talk about something today. I wanted to talk about going with your gut. Now, Happy Mac, what's going on, bro? Good to see you. So I don't know how many of you are good at standardized tests. I struggle with them. You know, I can study. I know the material, but I get in the test and I struggle with it's difficult. So I get to a question. I read the question. I know the answer. I get ready to bubble in A. But then I look at C and I start thinking, well, maybe it could be C if it was this. And before you know it, here I am, completely and totally messed up because I didn't go with my gut. So I got the question wrong. So I want to talk about going with your gut. That's what we're going to talk about today. Epic fail. So in the spirit of epic fails, I'm going to see if I can share my screen. Let me see if I can do this and not jack myself up. Let's see. Now, let's see. Hold on. I want to do this like this. Then let me try this again. Tab. All right. So, um, let's see. Can you still hear me? Let me know if you can hear me or if I've gone out. Maybe I did this thing wrong. Oh, Grammy's Journal. How you doing, sis? Good to see you. Good to see you. No sound. All right. So is the sound back now? I'm trying to do do this, and I don't know why. For the life of me, when I do it, doesn't work. Oh, Shane, bro, what's good with you? What's good with you? Hey, Shane, spoiler alert. Thursday's video, I'm talking about you, but in a good way, bro. So be on the lookout for the video. I'm gonna tag you in it. Okay. All right. So we got a 5x5. All right. Frosty Game Slayer, what's going on? Miss April Showers, good to see you, sis. Okay. Grammy said we can hear you. Okay, great. All right. So I'm gonna try this. Tori's brain, what's going on, bro? Let me try this again and see if I can do this the right way. Every time I think I've got this together, all right, and then let me see if this works. I still got to figure out. All right, so let me switch this back to single. Let me get rid of this. Remove from sync. Okay, so what I was attempting to show you, and I don't know how successful I was because I can't see it from the other end. Melinda, what's going on? How you doing, sis? Good to see you. Good to see you. Everybody speaking. What is going on? We got my big bro in the building. African dreaming. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, so we got some fam in the building. We finna drop the link in just a minute. RX Nails, good to see you, sis. Thank you for coming through. Everybody speaking to everybody. Uh, Yes. I'm trying, bro. I'm not being successful. I'm trying. One of these days I'm gonna practice these things when you're not here. So when you are here, I look like I know what I'm doing, but I haven't got there yet. So I don't know, I have a tendency to do these things while you're here, which makes the live stream interesting. We're just making content. That's all. Keisha H, good to see you, sis. How you doing? How you doing? Let's see, everybody speak. Listen. We protected now, y'all. We are protected. We got 2 times 5, aka 10, aka Kim, aka the educated natural, aka our legal protection. Thank you for being here, sis. I appreciate you. Let's see, everybody speaking to everybody and showing love. All right. So I don't know whether you were able to see that or not, but what sparked the theme for today's live stream was the fact that the mass shooting that happened in Lewiston, Maine, one of his friends told the authorities weeks in advance that he was afraid that his friend was going to go on a mass shooting spree. Now tell me how somebody that knows somebody that goes to the authorities, tells them what they were afraid of, but yet the authorities can't prevent it from happening. You tell me how that happens, because I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused. Um, Hey, I'm gonna pay you back, VP. I'm gonna pay you back. I'm gonna pay you back. $500 fine. We're gonna do 500 in high fives. We're gonna make it work. You know what I mean? Let's see, everybody speak. Oh, we got Cece in the building. Cece's Texas Garden. Good to see you, sis. How you doing? How you doing? Um, they said vision preparedness. Am I awake? You should. I be no. Oh man, it's good to see everybody. Oh, I got you, Miss April. We just appreciate you being here. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now I want a snack. Oh, we got Miss Mukbang in the building. Tay Eats, what's going on, sis? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody because I get wrapped up in trying to pretend like I know what technology does and I get lost. All right, so we caught up. Oh, we got Brittany in the building. What's going on, my sis? Brittany, good to see you. Brittany Wells, the mommy motivator. Y'all, try this out for me. Do me a favor. Type M squad, all one word, just M and then squad. And let's see if the changes I made to Nightbot work. I tried to get it going. Let me know if that works. We appreciate you being here, sis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody in the building hanging out with us. Oh my gracious. Bro, happy Matt. I appreciate you, fam. I appreciate you. A little towards the fine. Thank you, bro. That means a lot. Man, I'm telling you, because of everybody's donations, the things that I have planned for our studio will be happening soon. I want you to see all of the sheen of this ball head. You see what I'm saying? Like, we got to get this thing together. We got to get our lights right. We got to get our backdrop right. We got to install some insulation and some sheetrock. We got several things that we're going to be doing to turn this thing into a decent space. And then we're going to keep upgrading. See, I'm trying to get like Miss T with the T. Like, I need some neon in the back and that kind of thing. I'm not there yet. I'm working on it. But y'all, these little things like this, it means so much and it helps us out to reach our goals. Happy Matt, I appreciate you, bro. And as my way of saying thank you, allow me to do this. Hey, appreciate you, bro. Thank you. That means a lot. It really does. Let me see. Everybody speaking to everybody. All right, so Brittany typed M squad. Let's see if Nightbot it is. Hey, look, y'all, we got it situated now. We are no longer Geek Squad. We have changed names officially according to Nightbot. Yes, that is excellent. That is excellent. We slowly making progress, y'all. We slowly making progress. There we go. Everybody's dropping M squad. We getting names dropped. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. So Cece, I have been enjoying EV Mux. I'm still learning, as you can tell. There's some things that I don't know how to do because I haven't practiced them enough. So I'm gonna make some time to practice. I got to get it together, but I'm loving it, and I'm telling you, we are leaving StreamYard in the dust. Now, this is something else that I found out. One of the reasons that I was holding on to StreamYard is because of the fact that StreamYard has the giveaway tool. Nightbot has a giveaway tool. Yes, you heard it right. Nightbot has a giveaway tool. So we're going to talk about that for one of these Tech Tuesdays coming up. Tomorrow we're talking about hype again. If you have not had a chance, please go ahead and fill out the form for hype again. It's coming in December. We are less than 45 days. So we want to get our schedule made so everybody knows who's going live for those 12 hours. So we know who to support, who to show love to. So be on the lookout for that. Right now, you can find us at our old URL that we have not changed yet, www.theweightliftinggeek.com. And when you go to that website, you'll see Hype again. You'll be able to click on it and you'll be able to submit the form. That way, as a committee, we know you want to be a part of Hype again, and we can reach out to you to get you scheduled. So I said thank you in advance for that. We're going to be talking about it more tomorrow, but I just want to put that on everybody's radar because this time, y'all, we finna get hyped. You know what I mean? Now it's late. I know that was horrible hype, but you know what I'm saying. There's other people in the house. I can't yell. I might get kicked out. But hype again is coming, y'all. Let's get hype. Let's get hype. All right. So everybody's speaking. We got people dropping links and showing love to everybody. Let me make sure. Oh, East Dad, what up, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, chilling, fam. Chilling. We glad you're here, bro. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Tay says she getting her workout on. I see you, sis. I see you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Thank you, Brittany. I appreciate you, sis. We trying to figure out how to do something. We trying to figure out how to do something. Um, oh my gracious. I love the chat, boy. I love the chat. Let's see. Hey, thank you, big bro. I appreciate you. All right, so everybody speaking, everybody. All right, I'm gonna drop this link because I want to know what everybody has what everybody thinks about this subject. All right, so I was trying to drop the link, not take myself out of the live stream, but apparently I hit the wrong button. It's actually the two finger swipe on this MacBook Air. That two finger swipe always gets me. So I swiped and went back a tab, which took me out of the live stream. But we back now. So I need to put a comment in here. There we go. Paste, drop. All right, so that is the link for the live stream. We encourage anybody that wants to be a guest to come up and hang out with us. Oh, we got my sis Tamika Davis in the building. How you doing, sis? Thank you for coming through. Oh, we got Tuck in the building. What's going on, sis? How you doing? How you doing? Um, Thank you, big bro. you, you know how we do. It's never a dull moment around here. It's never a dull moment. So, just for clarity, the purpose behind this live stream is the fact that the situation that happened in Lewiston, Maine did not have to happen. The shooter's friend trusted their gut. They told the authorities everything that they needed to know. The authorities have a yellow law light situation that that exists in Maine, where they literally could have taken him into custody and had him medically evaluated. And the 18 people that were gunned down did not have to die. But because of the fact that no one took seriously what this person's friend said, 18 people died. 18 people died because several people didn't listen to one person. So my connection to this, to you and to me, is to trust your gut. When your gut is telling you something, run with it. Now you can't control other people. That's not how this works. But when something happens, if you get a gut feeling about it, run with that gut feeling. Because 9 times out of 10, that gut feeling is going to be accurate. What's going on, big bro?
What's going on with you?
I can't call it. I'm trying to figure out how to get us both up here. Um,
Figure it out. There you go.
hey, look, I even zoomed in, big bro.
Proud of you.
It only took me 6 years, but
I
I
understand.
figured it out. So tell me what you think, big bro.
Nah, you absolutely right. That whole that whole main shooting didn't have to happen. But we've had several conversations about trust your gut.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, we
yeah,
have, we have, and man, I'm gonna tell you, as a society and as a people, we have to learn to listen to history.
yep. 2 times 5 said it best right there.
Hold on, let me see. Let me scroll down.
Nope.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna talk, Kim. We're gonna talk. Let me scroll down some more.
Please
Um,
educate him, Tim.
Maurice, what's good, bro? Good to see you, fam. Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Um, let's see. Tuck says something similar. Um, yeah, and then there it goes. That's the comment. Kim
Yeah,
said discernment is key.
absolutely.
Take care, East Dad. Good to see you, bro.
Have a good
Thank you
one,
for
His
coming
Dad.
through.
Thanks for dropping.
Um, and it's a shame that no one took him serious when that complaint or that reach out for concern was made. Um, I was looking at CNN because the news depresses me, but I'm at the point now where I realize that I've got to watch the news so that I can stay up on what's happening in the world, regardless of how it makes me feel. Um, Bud Files, good to see you. Thank you for coming through. I had a chance to check out your latest video today. I really enjoyed it. So I've been watching the news a little bit more. And what's crazy is the police made an attempt to check on him,
Yes,
but then it just fell through the cracks.
he wasn't home.
And that was it.
Well, he wasn't home.
And my point in sharing this with everyone is that if you go with your gut, don't stop when you make an attempt. An attempt was made, they went, and he wasn't home.
Right.
But there was no follow through past that point. We tried.
Yeah, they tried.
And then weeks later, less than 6 weeks later, 18 people are no longer with us.
Right.
And it could have easily been anyone here in the chat. It's crazy how these kind of things, we don't think about the far reaching effect until it happens.
Yeah.
And if it was a situation where it was in North Carolina, or Ohio, you would, and I say you as in all of us as a collective, we would want the authorities to follow through because of how serious a suggestion this is.
Right.
And it's just a shame that it just there was no follow through.
Yeah.
There was no follow through. I agree, Maurice. I completely agree. I completely agree. And my goal in this live stream is to remind us all of the importance of following and trusting our gut.
Hmm.
There is a reason why 9 times out of 10, when you get that deep gut feeling that sit behind your stomach and above your kidney and it say do something, 9 times out of 10, that feeling right.
Yes, indeed. Very much so.
And for those of us that have I didn't even see it. I'm sorry, big bro. Hold on.
You're fine.
Hey, we got us a trio now. We
Should have
got us a
known.
trio now.
I was waiting. I thought he fell asleep on the couch.
Actually, I did. I mean, I'm.
What's going on, bro?
What's going on, family? How y'all doing?
What's going on,
Good.
big bro?
Man, doing great and hoping to get better. Great topic, man. Great
Thank
topic.
you,
Yeah.
big bro. And I didn't mean to have you sitting back there. I was running my mouth. I hadn't even looked down.
Oh, you
Uh,
good, fam? You good?
but we got VP's perspective on it. Tell me what you think, Jay.
Um, I think that you made me happy with something you said because I completely understand that sentiment. For you to say the words, I don't like the news. The news depresses me, but I'm gonna pay attention anyway because we at a point where uh ignorance is no longer blissful. It may not avoid
Yes.
all the hardships that we can encounter as adults and people with families, but the truth of the matter is either you gonna find out what's going on or you gonna wait for what's going on to find you. And
Hold on. No, hold on. I'm pulling a VP. I'm throwing a red flag. I'm throwing a yellow flag. We finna challenge. I need you to say that one more time, big bro.
I'm just saying, man, we at a point where you gonna go out and find out what's going on, or you gonna wait for whatever's going on to come find you. And
Yeah.
even though it may be an inconvenience, it may put a little damper on your day for a few minutes. I never said, and nor did you say, harp in it, live in it, dwell in it, don't enjoy your life, don't anticipate the future, don't have fun. But and everybody don't see the world the way I do, but I'm not in a position to live in a space of ignorance. I got people counting on me, people relying on me, people needing me to be healthy, safe, and attentive. So that's one of the prerequisites of adulting, more or less.
Very true. Very true, big bro. Very true. And I kind of wanted to make this connection. And what you just said made so much sense because that was the direction that I wanted us to go in. Because imagine if you were one of the deputies that knocked on his door but never went back because you got another call. And then weeks later, the call comes out about this mass shooting, knowing that you never went back. The case was closed after like 30 days. The case was closed. One attempt and the case was closed. But imagine you were one of those deputies and now you got to live with the regret of maybe if I had pushed a little harder, maybe if I had gone back, maybe if I had reminded someone to go back and check on that these 18 people wouldn't be dead. We
Mm.
live in a situation where, like Jay said, Many of us have people that depend on us in one way, shape, form, or fashion. And sometimes you have to make a split second decision. There are no do overs in life. You got to go with that gut and run with it.
That's real. That's real, man. Um, bro, that's so heavy. That's so heavy, and it's it's a lot to absorb. It's a lot to think of. It's a lot to anticipate and plan for and manage and all of that, man. My goodness, this is a heck of a topic, shall we say? Because
Thank you, big bro. I appreciate you. And
hey, yeah,
I I wanted this to be a little earlier because I wanted to have time to marinate on this before I put my head on the pillow. But I didn't have a chance to go live earlier for a whole list of reasons that we ain't even finna talk about because that's just life be lifing. That's the African dreaming, life be lifing. It is what it is. But VP has
mm-hmm.
been preaching consistency. At one time, I was preaching consistency, and then life be lifing. So I got to work on my consistency. So it's full circle. But I, it's one of those things where when you have people depending on you and you make a mistake, the weight of that mistake can be so heavy for the rest of your life. And
Mm-hmm.
there ain't nothing like laying in a bed of regret. It ain't nothing like it. It is miserable. So I just want to encourage everyone to trust your gut. Now, we're not going to go too deep into that special book, but we were all created with the ability to make decisions, to have a conscience. And 99% of those times, the things that were put in us will lead us to make a right decision. So when
Mm-hmm.
you when you trust your gut, you're trusting more than just yourself. Is the point that I'm getting at.
Absolutely. Can I make a point, Joe, just real
By
quick?
all
And I
means.
don't want to, I'm not playing. I ain't playing devil's advocate or nothing like that. From even this topic, I got something else to say on as far as trusting your gut because I believe in that 100%. But
Yes, sir.
the part when it comes to these officers or deputies, the reason that it's so difficult and complex is because let's just I don't know hypothetically, just hypothetical, and it's good that to have a friend who went and notified the authorities, and there should have been more done. But with all the flaws in the system, what if
Yes.
that was the eighth or ninth call on a
Right.
10-hour shift? And
Yes.
between reports that you have to do,
Yes.
between, sometimes you see these units sitting in the end of a parking lot, they typing out reports. Uh,
Yes.
they may have just literally earlier that shift been caught up in 3 hours worth of a DV situation,
Yes.
Right.
and
Yep.
it's so much stuff going on. And then in the current state of the world, especially back in the States, you
Yes.
have people who are literally out of anger, angst, jealousy, and all kinds of stuff reporting people for malicious reasons. I mean, you got
Yes.
you got all kinds of people getting doxxed and stuff. So we living in a space where, and regrettably, everything that used to be taken seriously or should be taken more seriously is still taken serious, but not with the level of investigation that
Yes.
some agencies and entities used to have the ability to the
Yeah.
resources and the manpower to go into.
Right.
That's one part. Now on the other part of it, as far as trusting your gut, uh, I feel like that's a direct connection to the most powerful source. My origins, my
Yes.
beginning,
Yes,
is
indeed.
my connection with the Creator.
Yes.
It's
Discernment.
kept me
Yep,
alive. Like Vision like to say, I'm old for a reason.
that's
Um,
right. That's
trusting
absolutely
in,
right.
Yes,
You're
sir.
hey,
absolutely right. I'm old for a reason.
facts and times that even as a young man, it was just those gut feelings. No, I ain't gonna ride with y'all tonight. I'm gonna stay at the crib, man. I'm good. I'm gonna stay at the
Yes,
crib.
sir.
Yep.
Uh, I'm gonna turn left when I know where I want to go is right, but I'm gonna turn left. I'm gonna detour a little bit for whatever
Yes.
reason. It's that internal voice, that internal dialogue that's not really you, because I know what it sounds like to me when I'm thinking, when I'm talking to
Yeah.
myself, when I'm again internal dialoguing. But when it seems like it comes from an external you, that is your gut. That's your gut.
Yes.
So yeah, I listen to it with veracity, sir.
Yeah.
That's right.
Very true. Very true, big bro. Very true. And you make a really good point about because the and see this is the crazy part. In my line of work, I support the sheriff's office for the county that I work in. So I'm literally
Mm-hmm.
in the vehicles, under the dashboards, under the seats, connecting all of those things that they need so that they can use their laptop to sit in that parking lot and put in a case or put in a
Mm-hmm.
call. And there's so much that's involved in it because you got to have the time to sit down, to reflect, to put everything in that's important that you may almost have forgotten. Because years later, when somebody looks at that case, you got to make sure you did your due diligence in reporting what happened in the call, after the call, in the system.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much to it. And you never know what it's like what another man goes through until you walk a mile in his shoes. You riding down the road, you on your way to work, you think to yourself, look at that policeman sitting in the parking lot eating donuts and relaxing. That man over there just finished typing 36 essays for 6 calls to make sure that 12 years from now, when you need him or somebody else to come back, there's documentation.
Yeah.
It,
Mm-hmm.
it's all about perspective. But I just wanted to highlight you got to trust your gut. You just
Yes.
got to trust your gut.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a reason, sad to say, that nothing happened beyond what was initial because of the flaws in the system that Jay just mentioned. And there's certain situations where you have to do what is right for you because it affects you. When you have to rely on other people, there is an innate human flaw factor that does not go away. It just is what it is, and it's exponentially compounded by every person involved in the situation. But if it's
Mm-hmm.
just you, and like Jay says, you're at that light, and something telling you to go left, even though you want to go right, you better listen to your gut.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't that burrito talking.
No. You gotta listen, you gotta listen to your inner voice. And
Yes, sir.
and
Yeah.
sometimes in order to hear that voice, you gotta close your mouth.
See, I
Yes,
knew
sir.
VP was finna go there. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. Carry on, sir. Carry on.
I'm just saying,
Facts.
that's why I ain't in no rush to do nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
very
And
true.
you gotta listen. I'm gonna put it out there. You gotta listen, you gotta pray, and you gotta prepare. Period.
That's it.
I'm saying the same thing I've been saying for the last 10 years. Ain't that new under the
Yeah.
sun?
Yeah,
Nothing. You
yeah.
know, if I would have listened to myself and not done something that I ended up doing a couple of weeks ago, then some stuff would not have happened. And I'll leave it at that.
Very,
Hmm.
very, very true. And I know where you're going with this. Very true, sir. Very true.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
so the and
Hey, Joe, I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
no, go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, to add on to what Vision said, man. It's just my opinion. Listening to your gut, it seems that people are. What's going on, Sweet Ree? Uh,
Sweet Ree.
in spite of all the tragedies for different reasons, people seem to be reluctant to really listening to that internal dialogue or listening to their gut with
Yes.
some form of resistance. I don't know. I know it's human nature, but I'm not 100% sure why some are so reluctant. I see the state of the world. I see the state of the US. I see the state of various countries on the continent in which I currently reside. I'm just not is I'm not built to ignore. And I'm not saying I'm finna go be a freedom fighter for every cause I see, but at the same time, I don't turn a blind eye to it. And
Yeah.
I think as society encounters more and more undeniable circumstances, you I think we're gonna see a greater shift than we've already seen. More people gonna start keeping their head on the swivel. More people will
Yep.
start being more
Mhm.
attentive. More people will start keeping an extra couple of cans of beans in the house.
Mm-hmm.
More people will start growing a couple of peppers and tomatoes. You can't live off peppers and tomatoes alone, but it's
Mm-hmm.
something. It's sustenance. You're gonna see people
Yes.
is my opinion, by the end of the decade, they may not be trusting their gut now, but when everybody trusting their gut and on edge and on high alert, this society has already fallen.
Yes.
Yep.
Listen, listen to me now. Believe me later on. Go look at history and holler back at me.
Yeah, bruh, a whole mouthful. And the only thing that I'm going to add to that, because I know this gentleman on the panel is not going to mention it, even though it's been slightly alluded to. Um, if you happen to find yourself in a situation where you're trying to get home and your gut is telling you to go left instead of going right, but you're wondering how you're going to have the sustenance that you need to get home if you go left instead of right, if you
Plug.
have a nutrient survival vision preparedness get home bag, you will
Yeah.
have the sustenance that you need
Yes.
to support you in making your journey home when going left instead of right. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. So you sure you don't work in PR? You say you work with technology. You ain't on the PR.
I
I'm
I
just
think
saying.
he's trying to take somebody's spot.
Well,
Jesus, I feel pushed out the way. My
look,
God.
this is the beautiful thing. I can't take Jay's spot. We have this. We're both Jay, so we're just working together to support you, VP. It's just
Okay.
alphabetics. You know, it's just
I
alphabet. That's all.
I
Well
appreciate
said,
it,
sir.
but I'm waiting on Jay to say something because now he got to split a check with you.
I, if I got to share with anybody, it might as well be my brother, right?
Okay.
Hey,
All right.
Hey,
no,
hey, look.
no, but go ahead.
I feel the same way, Jay. Just pay me in sardines. You ain't even got to worry about paying me in money.
There you
Even
go. There you
sardines.
go. I'm a cheap date, baby. I am a cheap date.
Lord have mercy.
Ah.
but but seriously, I think the reluctance and like vision like having sustenance, having nutrients, being prepared. It seems that so many people wait till later stages and ages and phases in life to listen to their gut. Vision just said, if I hadn't listened to my gut and done something a few weeks ago, things now wouldn't be the way they are. We all live through that. We all go through that. Some of us listen and some of us choose not to. And of course, certain things come with maturity. Fair enough, true enough. But in all
Right.
actuality, man, I'm starting to see. Matter of fact, I think I was having a vision with a conversation with vision preparedness. And I said, say we talking about whatever we talking about. I said, say, look here, bro. Uh, I'm talking to people back in, in East Texas. I'm talking to people in
Mm-hmm.
Dallas. I'm talking to people in Houston. And when folk who you would never think or could imagine when start talking about, I'm talking about hood people, real hood
Right.
people who
Yeah.
don't care about nothing but, in my opinion, some of the most superficial things in humanity. When they start talking about keeping extra paper towels and bottled water and sardines and stuff, baby,
Right.
something going on.
That's right.
Yes.
When
That
it
is
trickle
true.
down to the hood, shit,
Yeah.
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 and
That's
and
fact.
go ahead, VP. I'll go after you,
No,
big bro.
I'm just saying he's absolutely right. And I've been saying this since the beginning of this year. Something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I don't know what, I don't know when, but it's gonna be something that we are this generation, these people living right now have never ever experienced in their life.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Mm-hmm.
true. Very true.
Yeah.
And man, I'm gonna tell you something. And that's why I love VP's channel, because we all get prepared for things. It, if you're going out on a date, you gonna shave a little extra. You gonna shave your head, make sure it's nice and shiny. You gonna put you a little extra deodorant on. You know what I mean? Hey, look, how Jay said, you gonna hit them pots and then hit that body. You know what I mean? You gonna get right for the get, because you want to be prepared for it, because you want to put your best foot forward.
Right.
But there are so many of us as humans in society that are preparing for the wrong things.
True.
Very true.
I mean, what a mansion gonna do when you ain't got no food?
You can't eat bricks and mortar.
Exactly, exactly. Like, so how how many people have to tell us that over there is harm for us to realize that over there is harm? Yeah. You watch 36 people jump off a cliff, but you say to yourself, no, when I jump off, I'm gonna fly. Huh? What? How,
Well,
do- how does that make sense? Um, oh, 755 Media, what's going on, sis? Good to see you. Good to see you. How you doing? How you doing?
755.
What's going on, 755?
But I mean, your gut should tell you humans can't fly. Like, as much as I want to be Superman and put on a cape and have it flow in the wind and me do my thing like a big old bald eagle, pun intended, I can't do that. My gut tells me, boy, you better stay your tail on the earth. um, so what I'm getting at is
He said on Earth.
On
on
Yes,
earth,
sir.
Earth
on
with an
earth.
F.
Yeah,
Earth.
yeah, with the F, with the F.
EARF.
Yes, that part, VP, that part.
Lord
So
have mercy.
with all the things that are happening in the world around us, why are we not trusting our gut and alerting people of things when it needs to be done, but also in making sure that we and those that we care about are prepared?
Yeah, that's true. You summed up my
That's a
whole
great question.
channel.
Yes,
You
sir.
summed it up in 5 minutes, bro.
I was trying to put something in a box and put a bow on it. I was trying.
I
Um,
appreciate you.
No, you did. I just want to
So,
add something to it if you don't mind. Oh, go
but
ahead,
by
bro. My
all
bad.
means, big bro, by all means.
As I'm sitting here listening to you talk, and you did put in a box and put a bow on, and I'm thinking about another conversation I had with uh friend of mine, brother Vision Preparedness.
Yes.
Like, look here. This my opinion of it. When you listen to your gut reaction ain't gonna make sense to everybody. Stop anticipating that and
Ooh.
still thinking you can listen to your gut and your internal dialogue. Cause sometimes somebody done broke a doggone window and you seeing people run with iPads and iPhones and all of this stuff, and your gut telling you, I'm finna go over here and catch the L train, or I'm finna go over here and catch this bus and get out of this whole neighborhood. But
Yep,
you literally running against hundreds of people running in the opposite direction. Your gut telling you have some doggone sense and do what you need to do.
that's right.
So
Hey, J- I gotta do
what's
two
that, bro?
things real quick, Jay.
Yeah, go ahead,
Hey, you said a mouthful, big bro. You said a mouthful.
bro. All right.
Were you about to say something, VP? I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. I'm listening. Y'all's nephew, he done woke up and he trying to he ready to play full court basketball down.
He done saved all his energy, baby. He got plans for you, Viz.
Right, right.
If we said it several times throughout the live stream, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm so glad to have both of my big bros up here with me to discuss this topic. I'm gonna put it to you this way: there was a time when one man and seven of his family members got into a box that just happened to float, and
Huh.
everybody else didn't make it. So sometimes trusting your gut, it may not make you popular. Let me get my air quotes
It
right.
won't. It won't.
Right.
Yes.
But it might just save your life.
Got that right.
Uh can I use myself and even you, Joe, and Vision as an example of that, if I may elaborate somewhat?
By all means, big bro.
Elaborate on.
So uh Vision got him a nice piece of land. Joe, I know you've alluded several times that you in a more or less rural area,
Yes.
and kind of doing some country folk type living. And
Yes.
it is what it is. Um, even with the popularity and the commercialism of prepping and preparedness and survival and all of that, you don't have anything that's real that without part of it being a facade. So you have an actual dwelling, right? You have a home, you have
Hmm.
a house with four walls that you
Yep.
live in, breathe in, all that. But you can also add some siding. You can also have beautiful
Yes.
eaves and overhangs because those are facades. The dwelling can exist without them. I said that to say that at the end of the day, it's people out here that this a game for them. They playing with this, and I'm gonna tie this back into
Hmm.
listening to your gut. Just bear with me. Now, when people doing this for real, when Vision out there splitting logs and walking
Yes.
around on his land with his new pup, who is a bear already,
Yes.
uh, yeah, this ain't a game. This is for real, not for play.
Yes.
But there are people who think that this is just a game. It's no more. It's no deeper than the commercial side of it. It's no, as Vision say sometimes, buy my products or you gonna die. You know what I'm saying? It's people out there who
Right.
they bite into that. They feel
Right.
that. They see the commercial side of it. It's a fad for a few weeks and then or a
Hmm.
few months, and then they see how hard it is and they over it.
Hmm.
When you listen to your gut and you actually buying and acquiring property, and you actually out there working your land, and you cutting firewood, and you knowing
Mhm.
every creek and crevice because you out investigating and walking and setting up
Yep.
perimeters and doing
Yep.
all of that stuff. Baby, this ain't no game.
Nope.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm gonna add myself to it. We coming back home in a few months. I ain't gonna say exactly when, but in the near future.
Right.
Uh, to establish ourselves on the home front back in East Texas. And it ain't a game for us. Will we make videos? Will we show
Yeah.
people our successes and failures? Absolutely. We left one of the reasons. There was a lot of reasons, but one of the reasons were for the sake of peace, living somewhere else, exploring somewhere else, being able to comfortably just kick back and live without some of the angst and rat race that comes with day-to-day life in the States.
Hmm.
Well, we coming back and establishing stuff because our gut is telling us to. Our
There you
gut
go.
is telling us it's time to make some changes and do
There
some
you
other
go.
stuff. So I'm not just up here busting my chops. This is my real life, and I'm speaking from a
Yes.
place of something I'm actually going through and dealing with in real time in real life. And I'm gonna shut up right there because I keep going.
No, no, that's well said, big bro. That's
Yep.
well said. And I'm gonna tell you, that's why I love our community because there are so many channels and content creators on this platform that simply exist for the possibility of entertainment. That's it. Nothing else but entertainment. And I ain't saying nothing wrong with that. I ain't knocking that. Everybody does their own. I do a little entertainment from here to there. You know, it is what it is. Um, but when it comes to these kind of live streams, we are talking from personal experience and personal perspective. Because I'm gonna tell you something, y'all can't see it, but through these walls behind me, I'm finna make me a real nice garden.
There
I'm
you
talking
go.
about like 25 by 25 under the shade of a nice oak tree. You know, I'm gonna have my little post situation, my chicken wire, stapling my wire to my post. It's time.
Yep.
I'm waiting for December,
Mm-hmm.
early January.
That's
I'm
right.
gonna prep for this, you know what I mean? So I'm ready to put something in the ground when the first frost is done because I've grown things on the inside. But it's nice to say you grew
Yeah.
a tomato. It's nice to say you grew a pepper. It's nice to say you grew a cucumber. But if you don't really understand the value of it, will you ever grow another?
Right.
Because the fact everybody's growing things now. I've got cucumbers growing on my patio. You know, that's what everybody's doing. It's the end thing.
Uh,
But when you really understand that that might be a time that Food Line, HEB, Walmart, and all these other places ain't got nothing.
see,
Come
don't
on.
see, don't play. Don't go down that road.
I, hey,
You
I'm
you
just
ain't got a
saying.
truck big enough. Don't go down that road.
Come on, man.
Cause
Come on.
now while you planting the peppers and tomatoes and cucumbers, you better start talking about, well, how big is the chicken coop? We getting hen laying chickens, or we getting meat birds, and then we
Yes.
need to think
Mm-hmm.
about, well, we gonna need some goat, we're gonna get some black Angus steer, we're gonna get a couple
Yes,
of these.
sir.
We're gonna go into quadroponics and start producing our own fish. What we gonna do?
Yes,
Now we
sir.
talking self-sustainable.
It,
Come on.
say that
Come on,
again,
bro.
big bro. What you said that was called?
Self-sustainability. Self-sustainability is the goal. Period. You don't have to rely on anybody, and you can do it year after year after year after year. That's the goal. That's
Yep.
where I'm trying to go.
Yes,
Come
sir.
on, brother. Come
And
on,
Hey,
I'm
man.
hey,
going with
VP.
my gut feeling.
Yeah.
Why you
I
think
I
I'm
gotta do
always
this for you.
screaming and crying to J3GS and to to Broke Farmer and to Odom and Lead Farmer and all these other folks because they take a pencil. Next thing you know, they got like 28 rows of corn growing. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know how to
Mm-hmm.
do this too. Yeah,
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Very true.
And and
Very true.
and
Very
folk,
true.
y'all heard what Vision just said, and the truth is, man, if your heart really telling you to do something, do it. Do
that's right.
it. Follow it. Follow your gut. Follow your gut. If your gut
Yes.
telling you to grow something and learn how to preserve it, you might want to do it. Now, again, boy, we we still gonna have what we got over here. But we finna spend a lot of time back home for a lot of different reasons, and we'll get into that later. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but if someone telling you to plant some fig trees and make preserves, do it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. If someone telling you to go ahead, like Vision said, get them meat birds and get them layers,
Mm-hmm.
do it. Do it.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and do it. You gonna look crazy to somebody for everything. The same people who would work 13 hours worth of overtime so they can buy. And I'm not knocking nobody. Don't get me wrong. I don't get in
Yeah.
other people's pockets. I ain't judging them because I don't care. That's their business. If
Right.
if you want to work all that overtime just so you can get a pair of shoes, that's your business.
Yeah.
Somebody think you crazy. I'm one of them. But if and somebody think I'm somebody think I'm crazy because I would rather work 13 hours of overtime so I can get an additional solar generator or
Uh-oh.
another 20 pound doggone propane tank or something. You know what I'm
Uh-oh.
saying? We all got different priorities.
Yes.
So the worst thing you can do is not when you listen to your gut, you're literally listening to the Father. You literally
Amen.
listening
Amen.
Yes.
to a deeper connection, in
Now,
my opinion.
now I'm gonna put it to you this way: them 8 people that got in that box, once that door was closed, everybody else that were laughing at them were knocking, trying to get in.
Yes, they were. And
Mm-hmm.
not
So,
nary one of them
Mm-hmm.
got in. Not nary
they,
one.
not near one of them. So, um, my connection is you start growing stuff now when everybody else leaves the fad of growing things, but then
Mm-hmm.
Walmart really don't have nothing. HEB really don't have nothing. Food line running out of corn, but you have a
Facts.
whole setup. You're growing food that you're feeding to your chickens, and the excrement of the chickens is being used to grow you more food.
Food. Come
You
on,
have
man.
a whole
See?
cycle. You
Come
don't
on,
need
bro.
nobody
You,
for nothing. As long
no.
as the water is falling from the sky, you is good.
Egg.
Sustainability.
Facts. Facts. And
Now
Yes.
you do understand that self-sustainability is different from self-sufficient.
Yes.
Okay.
Now,
come on.
now, for those that may not know, can you break that down, VP?
Self-sufficient means you can do one or two things and you good, but everything else you relying on someone or something to produce that which you need.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Self-sustainability is you yourself are producing everything. Let me say that again. Everything
Yes,
that you
sir.
need to survive year after year after year. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
that what you just mentioned, VP, that don't happen by accident.
No, it
That
doesn't, and it never will.
you got to prepare to get to that level of preparedness.
Yes.
Um, but I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm saying this for all of us because if you think back to school, you knew you had a test Friday. Wednesday, the fellas were like, "Let's go play basketball."
That's right.
I'm down.
Who's right?
Thursday, the fellas was like, "Let's go play basketball." then you know you had that test. Come Friday
Mm-hmm.
morning, you ain't bit more prepared for that test. The only thing you know is J's and threes.
That's true.
Pun, pun intended. Hashtag J3GS1. Um, so my point is, when you end up in a situation where you wish you were prepared, but you squandered the time that you had to get prepared, you can't get that time back. So when your gut is telling you that this ain't the way and the life that my grandpa and my grandmama and them live, like this life is different. If something is telling you within you to get ready, then please get ready.
That's right.
Absolutely, I agree. Yeah, it ain't nowhere around it, bro. I mean, what you gonna do? And I mean, like in real life, if you keep saying like earlier when you said the food line and the I want to say HEB, but that's a Texas thing. Whatever Ralph's or whatever y'all got over on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Look here, man.
Kroger.
They're Kroger. Your internet ain't always guaranteed to be there. I'm somebody who done lived through it, man. We done went
Yes.
2-3 days, and luckily the LTE would kick in. We've been there, done that, living in different places, man. Uh, you can if I done seen people people try to come over here and have a European style or an American style restaurant, and they just counting on all of these different things that they can order or have shipped in, and they literally banking on constantly having and for whatever reason the supply chain of that product just disappear. I done seen people whole industries just go away. Look here, sustainability and look, VP covered all that. I'm just saying all this to say, if it's on your heart, if it's who you truly are, baby, get your house in order,
Mm-hmm.
get your ducks in a row, and when we
Bruh.
being, I ain't gonna start begging on Joe channel, but since we po folk, we the po folk we are. We you know we a little broke. We po. We out of we out of commission and financially uh at a
Challenge.
deficit. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
financially challenged. Well, I'm tomorrow. I'm gonna
Yeah.
start begging. That's the official beg day. I'm gonna start begging. Uh, if any of y'all
Hey,
wanna
Jay.
go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Hey, as you would say, there is poor folks in this world, and I'm one of
Yes,
them.
sir.
So,
Yes,
And I'm one of
indeed.
them. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hey, man, I believe in using any piece of adversity or strife that come in my life. I'm gonna find a way to use it to my advantage. So, uh, as Joe just said, there is some poor folk in the world, and I'm and I'm one of them. So, tomorrow the begging officially starts. I don't care who it is. Joe, matter of fact, you can start one vision, you can start one. Y'all can call it the African Dream and Coming Home campaign. And
yeah.
you can take a you because both of y'all real good with graphics and technology. You can put a little find two hobos and put put my face on one of them and April face on the other, and say we gonna yeah, yeah, they coming home. And I'm serious, y'all laughing, I'm serious as hell. We finna get it popping, baby.
I
Yes
believe
I,
you.
indeed.
I know that's right.
I believe you.
I believe you.
Let's get it.
Listen, hey, Jay, a closed mouth don't get
Don't get
fed.
fed. That's right.
As the young folks say, for shizzle. And yeah,
Hey,
we
Jay, I
we
gotta
gonna
tell
make
you
it
this.
happen. Go ahead, bro.
Look, the, the other day, me and the wife were riding home. We were coming from somewhere, and I literally said just what you just said. As the young people would say, man, we bust out laughing. That thing was funny. Oh man,
Hey, people tell me I
but
tend to rub off on them, man. Yeah, I'm glad.
it,
I'm glad.
in a very positive way,
Man,
sir. And I
ain't
greatly
nobody
appreciate
want to rub off on, don't want you rubbing on them but April. That's the only person that wants you rubbing on there, and don't you be rubbing on nobody else,
Hey man, no, hey man, don't nobody even like you. Don't ain't
man. I
nobody
know.
calling you or checking on
Thank
you.
you.
So
Don't be calling me. You butt dialing me at
yeah,
3 o'clock in the morning. I didn't want nothing. I don't even know why I called you. Okay, good night.
yeah, yeah.
I'm like, you lost your mind.
Oh,
Ooh, Lord Jesus.
now I'm
Boy. Mm, mm, mm.
now we we
Trust your gut,
we've
folks.
been on we've been on for an hour and 11 minutes, so we about to wrap up because like an hour 20, I think will be good because I want to talk to these gentlemen backstage. But I'm gonna say this: whatever you find your situation in, trust your instincts because the personage that gave you those instincts is an intelligent being.
Mm,
That, that that's all I'm saying.
Well said,
So
bro. Well
yes,
said.
indeed.
that's all I got. We closing out. Tomorrow Tech Tuesday. Check it out. We talking about hype again. It's coming. It's getting real close. We ramping up. We getting ready for it. It's going to be awesome. So that's all I got to say. VP,
Yes, sir.
tell the people anything you want them to know, big bro. Anything you got going on. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Yeah, that kind of deal.
Tomorrow is Tuesday, and there will be a live at 6:30. So you just have to stay tuned, keep your ears clean and open, and we'll talk about it at 6:30. And by the way, um, if you go to my channel, and if not, you can go to Vision Preparedness. You can just type that in your search bar, 2 words, the word vision, then preparedness. Check out the community tab because tomorrow at midnight is the last day to get 20% off on your Nutrient Survival VP Get Home bag. Folks, this bag is packed with 72 hours of the highest nutritional survival food you can get on the market, and it tastes good. And all that comes in a 10-liter dry bag that's yours free. And you will get some exclusive vision preparedness stickers. Plain and simple, folks. I'm just saying.
Hey, it, it don't get any better than that. The only thing I can say is, but wait, there's more. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, you get it all in the bag.
Yes, you do. And I'm not saying it just because it's my promotional product with Nutrient Survival. I eat it. My family eats it. And I'm telling y'all, ain't nothing like having something when you can't get nothing, or you just want to have something because you want something.
Ooh, yes,
And
sir.
and I'm gonna leave it at that. So I will see everybody tomorrow at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Y'all
Get,
stay safe, stay blessed, and keep prepping.
yes, sir. Be there or be square. Um, Big Bro J, anything you want the people to know? Because tomorrow Trill Tuesday. So, and anything you want people to know about tomorrow, what you got, what you and Big Sis got going on the rest of this week?
Yeah, man. For starters, you ain't getting no stickers from me because I can't afford it. I'm begging tomorrow. I'm coming in swinging. I'm begging hard. Uh, Trill Tuesday. I am. I am. I am. I'm a man of meager means. So is my wife. I made some life decisions I'm trying to square away and brush up on. So I
Ain't
need to
too
get back
proud
to the
to
house
beg.
and ain't too proud to beg, bruh.
Ain't too
Uh,
proud to beg.
ain't
Mm.
too proud to beg, baby. I'm the beg. Y'all ain't even seen me. You just you don't know whether to call me Jay or Keith Sweat after
As
tomorrow.
you say, he gonna
Cause
change his name to Keith Sweat.
yeah, baby.
Begging is
Yeah,
man is
baby.
show business.
begging this man now, up until I came along, because it's going down tomorrow. I'm talking about cash apps. I want somebody to start a GoFund. I don't want to start my own, but hell, if I don't
I'll start a
get a
GoFund
no,
you.
hey, start a GoFundMe, bro. I'm
I
serious.
got
I
you.
really want y'all, man, for the come back home fund with
Come
your
back
broke
home
self, and
to
you, yeah, the
Yes.
come back home to it. You can put that in there too. With that being said, man, I ain't gonna take up no more time. I just want to say, you know, I tried it. Man can't live bread and water alone, and that's what most poor folk have to, you know, make it with. But that's neither here nor there. We'll get into that tomorrow, y'all. Trill Tuesday, 12:05 Eastern Standard Time. Be there or not. So yeah. Thank you for having me, Joe.
and
I
then come
appreciate
back
you.
and watch the replay. Oh, I do
There
have
you
one more
go.
There
thing
you
to
go.
say. Yeah, I got one more thing. Kind sir, kind ma'am, if you could, please, if you have not, find it so gracious to do this free task. Doesn't cost you a dime, it costs you 0.0. Please smash the like button. And if you have the fortitude and the time, share out this live stream because there may be somebody to know that they need to hear and understand to trust their gut feeling.
Facts.
Thank you, big
Even I could afford it. So if I could do it, I know y'all can do it. I so shit. Yes. Ain't no excuse. Ain't no excuse.
I,
Yeah.
I gotta say thank you to Big Bro VP. Thank you to Big Bro African Dreaming. I want to say thank you to everybody that hung out with us at this unusually late hour, which is becoming normal for our channel. Thank you for hanging out with us. I hope that the things that we've discussed, the things that I said, the things that these fine gentlemen expressed, in some way help you to be prepared for the future. We know what happened yesterday. We don't know what's happening tomorrow. But hopefully, in the process of watching this live stream and hearing the advice and the things that we've said, you will be better prepared for tomorrow, just like what happened yesterday. So, we appreciate you. We wish you all the best. Remember, the recipe is simple: stay strong, stay positive, stay active. M Squad, that would be the motivation squad. We appreciate you, and we will see you on the next one. Take care, y'all.